Are you ready for the finale?
Yes, I am so ready.
Welcome to Storm Akima. We're going to be watching episode 16 of The Bad Batch, season 2. And I am hoping our heroes get out of their current situation.
I hope so.
And I want Crosshair to meet up with them too at some point.
We want it all.
Yeah, want it all in this one episode.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Shall we get into it?
Yes, let's do it.
You're in a pickle here. They only had Mandalorian jetpacks.
Instead of shooting at each other, shoot the rail. Oh. He's very brave.
Isn't he? He's thinking of what he had to do.
Whoa!
Cover him. He's so exposed.
That's terrifying.
That's pretty far away.
He jumps it! Oh my god!
It's like the probability. I can do this.
Whoops.
Bravo.
That guy didn't stand by.
Oh.
6 detonations confirmed. Multiple casualties reported. Sir, we've engaged insurgents trapped on the rail line. Send in air support to shoot them down. But, sir, our own troops are trapped on the rail line.
They won't care.
They could get caught in the crossfire.
I don't care.
Say, do it. You don't care.
God.
It's not fair.
No
Expendable, we
compassion.
don't care.
Everyone's expendable.
Till the last second.
All of a sudden, boom.
Yeah.
Oh, and Tech is out there.
Crap. But yeah, but
Working
still,
on
like,
it.
the ships are way faster either way. Whoa! Does this thing have wings? Yeah, but it's broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's so far away.
Yeah.
Run, run, run. Will he even make it?
That
Whoa.
changed your altitude.
Oh, he lost one.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So it's his last
God.
snap, and he's on it.
Whoa.
No, no, no.
Oh, no.
No, he fell. Okay, he's holding
He's
on.
hanging, he's
Yeah.
hanging.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa, look
look
at
at
that.
that. Wrecker's going to do something awesome.
Oh, God, the strength you need to pull yourself up.
Hi.
Holy
You guys
crap.
can
And then they're just going to shoot. What do you do?
Oh, jeez.
Because of that track.
Oh, no, not
Oh,
Tech.
jeez.
Come on, someone has to come over.
Oh.
I don't like
And he's so
this.
scared, and he's heavy.
I don't like the music. It's not looking...
Don't you cut yourself free.
He's
No.
gonna
Okay.
have to sacrifice himself.
Oh, God.
Oh.
No.
This is not looking good.
Crap.
Oh.
He's going to cut himself free. No.
He's gonna break his back. Stop talking and just...
Yeah, but there's nothing they can do
Oh,
anyways.
oh, gosh.
He's gonna do it for you.
He's gonna
yeah,
cut
so
himself
confused.
free.
Oh,
Plan 99.
no.
How would he even
no.
survive if he fell? I'm in denial.
Don't you do so. Oh,
Omega's
come
gonna
on,
see
no.
this.
Oh, we did it?
No.
Oh, boy.
No way.
No, Ted.
Tess. It's gonna fall right on him. There's no way.
God, no.
And it worked.
Just no.
Is there a chance he could survive that?
Saved them all.
God.
Oh, that's so
Oh,
sad.
jeez. Oh, it's so.
You're gonna have to jump.
Oh, jeez. No. Ooh.
Oh, they stayed on the whole time. Holy crap. Maybe he survived somehow. Maybe he was able to grapple onto
maybe.
something on the way down.
Oh, wow. My gosh.
Oh, this poor kid.
Hopefully everyone else is okay.
Hope so.
Aw. Oh, she's still looking for him. Yeah, because now they're just out cold. They're going to be found by the enemy.
Omega, I am relieved you are awake. Sustained multiple injuries. However, you all will make a full recovery with proper treatment and rest. You're okay.
Oh, look at his neck.
Oh, look at.
Us like that again.
Oh.
How do you feel? I don't know. Omega, Tech didn't make it.
Maybe he did.
No.
What if he's hurt? He needs us.
Oh.
Tell him, Rika. We can't just leave him.
Oh.
Omega.
No! Jake's not gone. He can't be.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no, kid.
Yeah, he really cared
That's
about his
sad,
friends. And I know, he's so compassionate too.
Why did Ted do that?
To save you.
He didn't let us save him.
He knew we were out of time. Tech put the squad ahead of himself. He made a sacrifice, Omega. It's time to put being soldiers behind us. For good.
Wow.
Ricker and I think Pabu could be a good place to make a new life for ourselves. And the rest of it, well, we can figure out along the way.
Poor
Omega,
feet.
is that something you want?
Yeah, that sounds like they'd be
That's
good.
what we'll do.
I just feel like they're not going to be out of danger. There she is.
Ah, there
Oh,
she
there
is.
she is, Sid.
She didn't say
Didn't help
I don't know
though.
what she's doing.
No.
Well, at least they have a place to go, I guess.
Hunter, the Empire's here.
Oh.
Hunter, do you copy? I'll find them.
Your Sid's going to be in
Yeah,
trouble.
they're gonna hit- Is she calling them? Did
Yeah,
she
do you
call
think-
them?
You know, I tried to look out for you,
She's did it.
but you got too much heat on you, and you brought it here to my place of business.
No way!
Sid.
She got even
told her.
Bad
worse!
situation.
What did you do?
Oh, really? I thought she'd
come
learn.
Muscles.
No way! For the
Oh,
finale? Are you serious?
Sid.
Oh,
Hey, look, he already took a stun and he's still going.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Jesus.
No!
Oh, come
Wow.
on. Oh,
Empire. Take the mining tunnels to the spaceport and find Echo. I'll get Ricker.
But you're injured. You can't fight them alone.
Omega,
Go.
you and AC need to go.
Yeah, because they need you, right?
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Jeez,
Thanks,
Sid.
Yeah, come on.
So disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't do it, AZ. I already lost Tig. I'm gonna lose him too. Come on.
Oh God,
no,
I don't know.
no.
Maybe it'll be the right decision, but I don't think so. She's gonna be in the wrong hands. Nice. Wrecker.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, the doctor.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? They have Wrecker.
That's not very strategic, Hunter.
He knows
You
you.
don't need to use your enhanced senses to know you're outnumbered.
Oh gosh, and Omega's
God.
right there too. And he,
Thanks you for your assistance.
Oh, you stupid.
See, now he gets to see it
seeing
too.
firsthand. You're horrible.
Our business is done. Leave.
Wow.
You are worthless. Terrible.
Well,
Why?
This course of action, Omega. It is not safe. It will be if you keep quiet.
I don't know if he should be going
Please
first.
consider your next move very carefully. I would hate for this to end poorly for both of you.
did they find him?
I'm afraid this was all I could salvage.
Oh, they found his
come on,
glasses.
Yeah.
Consider it a gift.
Oh.
Oh no. Well, they didn't find a body.
It must weigh heavily on you.
She's gonna give herself up.
And if you don't lower the blaster now, you will lose yet another.
That's all she's gonna hear.
You have no choice.
boy,
Sid.
Oh.
Maybe you put a bomb in there or something.
Come on, it's up to you,
My
Omega.
decision.
Don't give yourself up.
Yeah.
But do something.
No way.
Oh. Darn.
Son, the girl's not in the office.
She's long gone.
Well, then I have no need for you. He's gonna get angry. We've seen him so calm.
Anywhere with you.
Oh boy. Uh-oh. It's not good.
He's gonna say, "Oh, there she is."
Yep.
Easy.
Lower your weapons.
Let me talk to her.
Hello, Omega.
Oh boy.
We were just talking
Shoot him.
about you.
Let them go.
Omega, run!
I won't let them take you.
This is all bad.
Exchange.
Yep.
She does.
I'm
But
going with you.
Then.
oh no, he's gonna pick up.
Oh,
No!
Crap!
No!
No,
Oh,
he's
no!
not
Now they have
free.
all three.
Darn.
Scour the city. When you find the third clone, send them back to Iriadu. Governor Darkin wishes to question you personally.
Oh, come on. Is this really the finale?
Oh, come on. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I hate those things.
Go right on top of him.
The opposite.
Hitch a ride.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Knows how to make an entrance.
Okay, get Omega. I love when he does.
Thank goodness.
Oh, wow. Yes.
There's two. Who else?
Oh,
Where's Omega? That Imperial joker. Where's Hemlock? We've
No, come on.
Oh,
No.
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 That's her.
Oh, we can't just let her go. You can't do anything.
Oh, let's see.
The music.
I know it.
Oh God, it's so damaged.
Oh,
We are going to get her back. And we don't stop searching until we do.
We'll get her. This episode.
definitely.
Yeah.
We can't wait to next season.
That's right.
Well, at least she'll be with Nalase. Not that she has any power to protect her, but. And
This is
Crosshair's
cool.
there, right? So maybe he'll
I think
protect her.
so.
I hope so.
Oh, she's sad.
Bring me here.
Yep, she's gonna.
A lot of
Oh,
them.
yeah.
There he is.
There he is.
Crosshair. Crosshair.
This is like demonic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You must be
Do to
Omega.
people.
What did you do to Crosshair? He's recovering. I tried to warn him what would happen if he did not cooperate with the doctor. I want to talk to Nalase. Ironic. You trust the Kaminoan, but not me. I don't know you. No?
No?
You might know me better than you think. We're sisters, Omega.
Yeah, she looks like her. The same eyes. We're sisters. So is she a clone or is she the original? Well, no, because never mind.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's gotta be-
At least she's right there with Crosshair.
That's how they freaking end
That's
it.
it.
Yes,
Come
it is.
on. That's not fair.
Oh,
So
that
they're
isn't fair.
sisters. Wow.
Yeah, so she must be another clone then.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Man, and
Wow.
Hemlock has her, and she's just working for him. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that.
I'm hoping she has a cause, like we talked about last time, where she'll help Omega in the long run because
Yeah,
she's
so.
not going to want all these experiments to go
No.
down
Sure,
with.
definitely.
I mean, whether she's a clone, if they're all related. I mean, this is freaking messed up. There's still
Sure.
people in the Empire. We
They
always see
are.
that. They're
Yeah.
property in their eyes. They made them. They own them. They don't see them as people. They can do whatever they freaking want to them. They have no
And
choice
these
in the
poor
matter.
clones, I mean, they're recovering. That's the recoveries.
I know, strapped to
and
a
they're not even
cold
moving. They're just like flat
tablet,
out.
like a cold,
That's right.
table. And
And Tarkin doesn't care for his own either.
he doesn't,
care.
yeah, last time he was
What
just
the
like,
heck?
oh yeah, I don't care if
Yeah,
they're in the
for sure.
crossfire.
Yeah.
They can die. It's
That's
fine.
right.
Right. And poor Tech.
I
He sacrificed his life.
know he probably did die, and it's so upsetting. But I'm like, they didn't get it. They didn't see a body. We saw him
True.
fall, and I'm in denial because I'm
Yeah,
like, no,
maybe.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking
I
he'll
know.
survive.
I was kind
and
of
come
hoping
back
it'd be like
later
a
on.
communication, like he sent out a communication.
Maybe
echo,
next season.
But
Yeah.
yeah, maybe next
I'm
time.
hoping. But
So much happened in this episode that I'm like, I don't know how this is even going to end because there's just so much going on where you're not going to wrap up anything. And I'm like, if I thought another character was going to die, I thought Wrecker was going to get it because Hunter was being very stubborn, and Hemlock was just going to be like, all right, well, and then just shoot Wrecker. But I'm glad that didn't happen.
I am too.
But
I-
Omega was the biggest conclusion where I was like, well, that's what he wanted this whole season.
and boy,
So
I was
That's it.
disappointed about Sid too. She did.
yeah,
When
I
she
didn't-
offered
it
on the
makes
house
sense.
a drink on the house, I'm like, what
yeah,
does she
what's
want
going-
him to do
yeah.
for her? Because she never gives anything away. You know?
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah,
I'm
for
gullible
sure.
where I'm like, well, we were talking about her before when we had a whole episode focused on her with the racing, and the Bad Batch really helped her in that situation. Like it could
They
have
did.
gone
Right.
bad, like seriously
And
bad
Tech
for
really
her.
helped her, and
Yeah.
it's sad that then I thought, okay, she is, she has a heart, everyone knows, they just lost goggles in her eyes. I love when she says goggles. But, I just thought she had a soft spot, but nope.
No.
I think she does care. We saw that she felt bad, but from the previous episode, we were warned by that other guy who was like, yeah, don't get too close to Sid. Like, you think you know her, but she will screw you in the end to favor herself. If something benefits her more, she's going to go against you guys. And, even though we heard that, I'm like, well, okay, so that's right in her face. So I'm thinking with them, she does like them. So I think she's going to learn to be better. People do change, but not in her case. Like, she still did what was better for her. She was really mad at them too, but she was never a nice, like, she cared for them kind of, but she was never really nice to them. Mm-hmm. So they left, and she was so mad at them for that. That's right, and she had no clue where they were, so she was probably fuming with that, where that led to this ultimate. I mean, she said this benefited her a lot more. Like, they had too much heat on them. They were wanted so much by the Empire. They knew they were alive, and it put her at major risk, where either she goes down with them or she benefits from it. So,
she is very sneaky. She could have, told them, and just said, okay, separate. I'm going to give you, jobs if you want them, but on the side, like, really, really covert. But to give them up like that without knowing what they're going to do with Omega.
I know, like, they could be killed, all of them. Yeah. And I'm like, that's just terrible. I mean, not only are you getting money for doing something bad, like, these are people and possibly care about, and they're probably going to die. Like, you just ended their lives, and it was your decision, and they went there thinking the best, that they were gonna, not the best, but thinking that they were safe there. Right, and she totally just took advantage of that. Mm-hmm. So it was just awful. A lot of things happened that I did not expect, and I'm curious what you guys have to say, because did you predict certain things? I mean, again, the Sid thing was in our face, but I just thought it would be a turnaround, like she would change and be better.
Right, like she would actually help. I'm going to feel bad for Fee when she finds out about Tech.
Yeah, because I predicted at the end of this episode, they were going to, like, nothing was going to be fully concluded, but I thought, like, with the rush of the mission and almost dying, that, like, they would, like, have a kiss or something at the end of this. Like, they would, like, meet up and hug and kiss or whatever. But I'm like, no, like, I'm still in denial that he died. I'm hoping that he didn't, because we didn't see a body. The goggles were there.
That's always a question you have to have in the back of your mind.
It seemed pretty impossible, but I don't know what he could do.
You never know. He could have had another rope that he, clung on to.
Getting, like, mountainside, like, all the way down. Like, okay, but, oh, God, you're falling so freaking fast that even just holding on, like, ooh, the initial, like, tug would be, like, back breaking, so that would be pretty bad.
I was also worried about that when he kept, climbing up, and then it would jar, he would push him down, and I thought he was going to break his back there and just be...
Yeah. It shows how brave he is, because I know he acts different compared to everyone else, but he cares just as much, and he even told Omega that, which is, good that she learned, that just because he's not emotional like she is, that he still cares just the same. Right, yeah. And here I know he was, being factual about the whole thing too, like, okay, well, they'll survive if I cut this line, and then this track or this section of the thing will go, and then they can hopefully have a chance to keep going. But he did it too because he cares for them, and he was weighing the options of, he didn't even, like, cower about his own life.
That's right. He calculated it and said this is the best way to do it.
Yeah.
This is how most of them can get out safely.
Right. So that was very, very brave to see that. And one positive thing until everything went to hell was, it was still sad because Tech died at this point, but when Hunter was telling Omega, we decided we're not going to fight anymore. We're going to retire on Pabu. I thought that was really sweet, and she wanted that, and she even agreed that she wanted that, and she deserves to have a life like that. Because when you think about not always being on the road, but being on the fly, and you're just always on the ship, and you're in danger and hiding from people, and you don't actually have, even though the Marauders are home, they don't have a stationary place where you can live and breathe.
Right.
I mean, it's all artificial air. It's like you want like a land, you know, to call your home, because I think that's a lot nicer.
Yeah.
So to have that idea is great, but now
I know. I'm kind of
hopefully
hoping
eventually.
the next season it will, you know, Tech will be alive and they all go back to Pabu together.
Mm-hmm.
And Fee will be happy.
And Omega seeing Crosshair.
That was wonderful.
Mhm.
She just went right up to him. And
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah,
And I'm hoping now, even though it's terrible that she's there, I think it just sort of bird hit the window. Sorry,
Oh,
birdie,
that's
we'll
what
check
it
you in a
was?
second. I heard something. But yeah, so I'm hoping that her being with Crosshair, they can help each other out and get out of there. And Nalase, hopefully they can all get out
and
of
this
there.
sister
so.
that she has now that
Well,
she
that's
just found
right,
out
too,
about.
Yeah, so hopefully, even though it's not good right now, I'm hoping that she will be able to help out later
maybe
on.
she's helping the
Definitely.
doctor, but for her own reasons.
I'm hoping. I'm
Yeah.
really hoping so. So, love you guys. Let us know what you thought of this episode. What did you think of this season? And we can't wait for season 3.
I'm gonna have to wait.
Can't
Thank
wait.
you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always.
Thank
Bye,
you.
guys.
Bye.